So what about us? Have we seen Jesus? Have we seen Jesus in the people who are weeping for the death of loved ones? Have we seen Jesus in the ones who bear witness to the pain of the world and seek to bring about God's reign of justice and peace? Have we seen Jesus in the despised, the rejected, the unlovable, and the outcast? Have we seen Jesus in the peacemakers who choose the way of active nonviolence, never backing down, but also never taking up arms? Have we seen Jesus in the unjustly imprisoned, in those who are persecuted for standing up for what is right? Have we seen Jesus in our own lives, in our own community, and in our world? Good Friday is the only time in our Christian year where the church dares to imagine a life without Christ. But Good Friday also reminds us, love isn't just spoken, it's demonstrated. He shared this revolutionary message of love and hope in action in the world. He spoke truth to power. He carried the cross. He endured the pain. He took on what we never could. And in what looked like the darkest moment, God was still in that time making a way for the greatest hope. Because of the cross, our brokenness is not the end of our story. Because of this sacrificial love he shared with the world, grace instead has the final word. So today, don't rush past this moment. Sit in the weight of this love, because Sunday is still coming and hope is already on the way. Isaiah tells us, "He was pierced for our transgressions, yet by his wounds we are healed." We come into this dark day journeying with Jesus, remembering both the promise and the pain. We wonder about the palm procession, where we would have stood if we would have been the ones cheering or jeering. Those disciples began the week united, and yet their resolve came undone. There were lies, there were plot twists, their loyalty was tested. The guards, the challengers, the torturers, everyone played a part until Jesus met his final hour, crucified between two criminals. And we can hardly believe it. How could someone so dedicated and divine come to this end? But after all, weren't all the people in this story purely human? Can we say that we ourselves have not been hypocrites? Have we never lied? Have we never allowed someone else to take the blame and suffer the consequence to protect our own peace? Have we never held back when we knew that standing up and speaking out would have been the Jesus way? Every time we stray from the values we hold dear, we too cause the harm. We too cause the pain. In a small way, we too condemn and crucify. During the duet that follows this time of reflection, we will notice the nails that we have been given today. And for any who may not have received one yet, I believe Pauline will be at the back to make sure we have them before we come forward. As we hear the duet being sung, we'll consider the scenes in our lives when we have, through our actions or our failure to act, caused pain and hurt. In our hearts, we can take the time to name those pains. And when the song is complete, I'll invite you to come forward and release the nail into a container I've prepared, and we'll lay it at the cross so that we may all experience divine forgiveness on this day.